one of the most traditional stadiums in England, today we'll take a detailed look at the home of Sheffield United. Hello, everyone. Today, we're heading to Sheffield to talk about the beloved Bramall Lane, a football stadium located in Sheffield, South Yorkshire, England, and home to Sheffield United. Initially, the stadium was conceived as a cricket ground, situated on a road named after the Bramall family, known for their file and engraver manufacturing. The Bramalls owned the old White House at the corner of Bramall Lane and Cherry Street, as well as Shefield House, which now operates as a pub at the top of Bramall Lane. In the 19th century, Bramall Lane was the largest stadium in Sheffield and hosted the city's main sporting events, including the final of the world's first football tournament, the first artificially illuminated match, and various clashes between the Sheffield and London football associations, which ultimately led to the unification of their rules. Besides hosting Sheffield United matches, the stadium was also used by the Wednesday FC, later Sheffield Wednesday, and Sheffield FC. Since Sheffield United's founding in 1889, Bramall Lane has been its home. It is considered the oldest stadium in the world still in use for professional football. Bramall Lane is one of only two stadiums, the other being the Oval, to have hosted England international football matches, 5 games before 1930, an England Test cricket match against Australia in 1902, and an FA Cup final, the 1912 replay, where Barnsley defeated West Bromwich Albion 1-0. Between 1889 and 1938, it also hosted FA Cup semi-finals and replays. More recently, in 2022, the stadium hosted games during the UEFA Women's Euro 2022. Beyond football, the stadium has been used for rugby league matches by the Sheffield Eagles and for the 2021 Rugby League World Cup, held in 2022. Notable events at Bramall Lane include a Billy Graham revival meeting in 1985, Bruce Springsteen concerts in 1988, a celebratory match for Sheffield FC's 150th anniversary against Inter Milan in 2007, a Travis Pastrana motocross event in 2016, a world title boxing match by Kell Brook in 2017, the Women's League Cup final, and a Rod Stewart concert in 2019, along with shows by Def Leppard and Motley Crue in 2023. The stadium has also hosted matches for England's men's and women's national teams, both in friendlies and competitions. The highest attendance recorded at the stadium was 68,287 during a fifth-round FA Cup match between Sheffield United and Leeds United on February 15, 1936. Following the Taylor Report, the stadium underwent extensive renovations and now has an all-seater capacity of 32,050. Bramall Lane was inaugurated as a cricket ground in 1855, after Michael Ellison leased the land from the Duke of Norfolk for £70 annually. At the time, the site was far from Sheffield's industrial area and relatively free of pollution. The field was built to host local cricket club matches and was initially used by 6 clubs. The official debut took place on April 30, 1855, with a match between the 11 and the 22. As for football, the stadium hosted its first match on December 29, 1862, between Sheffield and Hallam. The game was organised to raise funds for the Lancashire Distress Fund during the cotton crisis and ended in a 0-0 draw. As Sheffield's main sports venue, Bramall Lane hosted the city's most important local matches. It was the stage for the semi-finals, final and third-place match of the 1867 Udan Cup, won by Hallam. The following year, it hosted the Cromwell Cup, won by a newly formed team called the Wednesday. In 1877, around 8,000 spectators watched the Wednesday defeat Hallam in the Sheffield Challenge Cup. Bramall Lane effectively became the Wednesday's permanent home between 1880 and the opening of their new ground, Olive Grove, in 1887. The first inter-association match, involving the FA, often called London FA, and Sheffield FA, was also held at Bramall Lane on December 2, 1871. The home team won 3-1, and the venue hosted several other matches against various associations, including regular games against the Glasgow FA, with the first game in 1874 and the last in 1957. On March 22, 1889, 6 days after 22,688 people attended the FA Cup semi-final between Preston North End and West Bromwich Albion, it was decided to establish a football team based at Bramall Lane. The club was named Sheffield United, in honour of the cricket team. Bramall Lane was regularly used for international matches before the construction of a national stadium in London. The world's first artificially illuminated football match took place at Bramall Lane on October 14, 1878, in front of over 20,000 spectators. The match between England and Scotland on March 10, 1883, was the first between these two nations outside London or Glasgow. Bramall Lane is the second oldest football stadium in the world still capable of hosting international matches, second only to the racecourse ground in Wrexham. Throughout its history, the stadium has undergone numerous renovations to reach its current configuration. It has been fully equipped with seating since 1994 and comprises 4 main stands, along with 2 corner sections in the northeast and southwest. The northwest corner, as well as part of the area under the John Street stand, houses the Blades Enterprise Centre. The southwest corner, behind the Bramall Lane stand, includes a 4-star hotel built in 2008. The stadium hosts Sheffield United matches and currently has a capacity of about 32,000. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you love discovering the world's best stadiums, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Our recommended video is appearing on the card, so click it and watch that one too. Cheers!